Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman, and this is more of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We have just entered Paris. We are close to getting our next story mission. I'm seeing it for the first time just as you are, so... Find and speak to Sigrid. He is outside of? Ubisoft Connect level up. He's in the hole. Damn it, kitty. That was a weird way down the ladder. Sideways. Rat swarms. Rat swarms cannot be damaged or killed. Repel them by attacking with your weapon. Rats may flee nearby sewer grates when repelled. Cover grates with brushable objects when available to trap them. What in the world?
Wolfkist, here!
That's a new mechanic I'm sure I'm going to hate. Also feels stolen from another game.
How did you find me? Where's Toka?
Toka guessed you would be here. She's still at Melle looking for your missing watch.
I lost Engelwin, but this soldier told me he is heading for the church nearby. Come, we can go through the slums. Even from here I can smell the piss of the slums.
Siegfried, I mean to stop this fight from coming to England. I must meet with Charles.
For what? You cannot bargain with these thralls. Have you forgotten my fallen brother, Sinric?
No, and that is why I must try. It is why I came to Francia. If I kill Engelwin, I want you to help me get an audience with the king.
There is no reasoning with you, Wolfkist. You are as wild as your namesake.
I mean, I did get the smoochies from the Wolfies. You got quite a, like a hobble to you, dude. You okay?
In our veins runs the blood of holy kings and conquerors. The Northerners may have numbers, but we have God.
That is Odo, Count of Paris and right-hand man to the king. Drumming up support for his army, no doubt.
Our courage and honor will not fail us, no matter how hot the fight. We will overcome this evil, as we always have.
Self-important as always. The one next to him is Gosselin, Bishop of Paris and a fearsome warrior. For Frank. Those two are for another day. You have to get to Engelwin, and to do that, you have to find your way into the church.
Sounds easy enough.
Is down there in that stink.
That is not much to go on.
If it was easy, I would have killed him myself already. You have an advantage. You are unknown to these people.
The Raider Siegfried is almost at our gates. And what does he want? What the Northerners always want. Blood and silver. Yours and mine.
Me, they know quite well already. Someone down there knows something. All you have to do is get them to tell you.
I have your word. Once this is done, we find Charles.
As you say, but work fast. I cannot leave Miller unguarded long. And this Frankish stench already turns my stomach.
1 second. They see us? We are kind of
Great
standing out in the
guards.
open.
Insulting. I will deal with them while you find Engelwin. He is hiding in his church. Will you sneak in, convince one of his own to aid you, or cover the streets with blood?
As you would.
They deserve no less. But you are the wolf-kissed. You do not need my advice.
That's true.
What will you do?
I think I'll try and sneak in. Oh, I
I will
thought
find my own way.
that was a choice. I get to assassinate somebody in Assassin's Creed? That's amazing. Okay, so Anna's question, what's my overall progress of the game? Like, how many hours do you still need to pour into it? That is a great fucking question, Anna. That's a great question. Sorry for my F-bomb. I don't know if you care, but it happens sometimes. Okay. Not including cleanup. Okay, and cleanup is doing all the little mysteries, picking up all the wealth, picking up the artifacts in the places I have left to do that. And keeping in mind that my current playthrough includes... apparently I got the version that has all the DLC. So I have all the DLC, some of which I've done. So... I have most of France because I just started. We could just say almost all of France. I think I could knock this out in 3 to 5 more streams of 6 to 8 hours each. So that's going to be what? 35 hours? And this is a guess. Because unlike previous Assassin's Creeds, it's not clear what the pace of the story is because the story has no pace. It's completely hodgepodge. The story has no proper plotting. It has no pacing. It's too video gamey for my liking. It's too RPG variable. I can't tell you. But I'm gonna guess it's gonna be at least 35 more hours, not including cleanup, of just playing the game, if I had to guess. Alright, so assassinate Bishop Inglewood. Safe behind the guarded gates of his fortified church, Bishop Inglewood is unreliable, shepherd of the suffering populace in Paris. Speak to locals in the tavern for clues or explore to find another way in. Wow, that sounds like Assassin's Creed 1. That sounds like good shit. Infiltrate opportunities are marked on your map with a compass? Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Like, this game is far, far too long. I liked Odyssey, and I thought Odyssey was officially too big of a game. And this is kind of way worse in the pace. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, it's cool to have all the content in the universe, but, like, unless you're Final Fantasy VII Remake, I don't... Or not Remake, Rebirth. I don't really care. I mean, it could be worse. It's more that I find it difficult... Hold on, I need to get this synchronization point. Is this the synchronization point? No. They almost had me skip my synchronization point, which is right behind me. It's not unenjoyable to do, it's just frustrating to try and care about the story of this series when the series has been not about assassins for 3 games and meandering for this entire game. Yeah, I finished Odyssey. I platinumed Odyssey because I wanted to, but I didn't want to be playing that long. Does that make sense? Like, I wanted to finish the game, but I didn't want to be playing that long, and I did it anyway. And then Phoebe died and I stopped playing. I cannot tell you the specifics of the plot of Odyssey. I don't remember which character that is. Okay. So I assume I have to look out for guards. Is that what my cloak looks like? I feel like my outfit has changed.
Count Odo is the protector of Paris, the king's man, and he has told you the truth. You cannot trust the Northmen to do anything but be Northmen, because that's what they are. Northmen. This
It's
is
very-
the first time they have come. And
It's
it will
very-
not be the last.
Yeah. What I'm doing right now, eloquent.
Bread or coin?
Where's the little girl? Sorry, it was 135 hours more than 5 years ago, Anna. I'm not sure I can remember it. Little girl, little girl.
Are you the owner?
Owner? That's such a naively hopeful word. What can I get you?
You have a good crowd.
If you mean tables of soldiers drowning themselves in wine at my expense, then yes, it's good enough. It might be better if not for that old drunk over there, crying about the bishop to everyone who listen. I'd send him away, but to be honest, I need his business.
Where can I find the bishop?
I need to find the bishop.
The bishop. I can tell you, he's not in this mud pit, my friend. He wouldn't risk soiling his holy sandals. There is a priest who does the bishop's numbers in here at times. Last I saw, he was talking to a table of soldiers.
Thanks for the help.
You look the kind that enjoys a good complaint. You'll be back.
It was traumatic for you because you tried to save her so hard afterwards, found out it's impossible to save her, and then you just quit. I could see that. Odyssey had an issue where it was possible to complete missions multiple different ways, but not all or most of the missions in the game. So every time it let you do it, it reinforced the idea that you could do it, but then it so frequently didn't let you change the outcome that it tried to reinforce the idea that you couldn't ever do it, but you could. You could change the outcome of some. I had a mission in a amphitheater, I remember, in one of the later islands of Odyssey, that I reloaded my save and managed to get 3 different endings to that very same quest. And that's cool. But if the game, 1, doesn't really reinforce and tell you you can do it, and 2, doesn't do it frequently enough that you're allowed to do it, it's very disheartening. There are just too few alternate storylines, although it was praised for it, nothing really mattered. Right. Which is kind of my problem with this game and Odyssey on a story front, is that since you're playing out history, you shouldn't get to make choices. Like, it's cute in a video game sense that you get to do it for gameplay, but it doesn't make a lot of sense in the context of the game you're playing, which is a fictionalized version of historical events, for you to be able to make your own choices. That doesn't make any sense. I kind of hope that Shadows has an option that you can go into. Here's my suggestion for Ubisoft. It's too late because the game's coming out in a month, apparently. But put in an option that makes it so that you don't get given dialogue options unless there's multiple things to learn. And when you're making a actual narrative choice, have it automatically always pick the canonical choice. Because someone like me would prefer that. I'd like to know what actually happened. Because, for example, in Odyssey, there's a novelized version of the events, to my understanding. And the games themselves also reinforce this as of this game, that you know the story of events happened with Cassandra as the main character, not the guy. So it would have been nice to know that definitely playing as the guy is not the way you play out the game. Cassandra is the canonical main character. Alright, infiltration opportunities. The tavern keeper has revealed you 2 clues within the tavern that will lead you to your target. Follow either of these clues or find your own way to reach Elduin.
Wine loosens lips as well as ale. Someone at the tavern might know something that'll get me into the church.
Someone needs to report back to the bishop. Tell him the nosy scrab is taken care of.
Well, not me. My cup isn't empty yet.
You mind if I read
The
this?
bishop makes me uneasy.
I could look for the scribe at the Plague District, or see if someone here knows something more.
Captain, my scribe has unhappily proved himself to be a treacherous character. Find him and make certain he does not return to the trouble for us further. The materials in his possession are stolen and of nature most personal. Include is a watchword allowing entry to the church. He cannot be allowed to fall into the wrong hands. Recover and destroy everything. These guys are just letting me read this note, by the way. Recover and destroy everything. Leave no trace. I must insist upon your utmost discretion in the matter. Report to my priest at the gate when matter is resolved. Oh, that's the barkeep.
What does the bishop and his soldiers want with my daughter? She's a good girl. He never did wrong. She's all I've got.
You mentioned the bishop.
Ah, he took her, my daughter. She's gone. She's a good girl. Never any trouble. She wouldn't steal anything.
Who took your daughter? Was it the bishop?
The bishop's soldiers in the slums. Said she stole the bishop's silver. Said she has the devil. Needs deliverance. Asa? What did you say?
I will find your daughter here in the slums, and she will help me find Engelwin. That is 2 good leads.
Up on D-pad to locate targets.
Go, Sunan.
I mean, that's not how I would have described it, but okay. I didn't need to do this. But what about the other one? I mean, it's cool that I can do this without leaving the location, but... Okay. This is a little clunky. I like what they're going for, bringing back the assassinating, but it is a little clunky. It's good that I can assassinate the guards who were at the table with the guys, the bishop's guys. Okay, so in the Plague District, I gotta look out for rats. Before we go over the thing.
Now to find the scribe.
Excuse me. It's really leading me by the nose this time.
I'm looking for a priest who helps the bishop with his numbers. A church scribe.
You as well. He's popular today. It must be serious if it's bringing you all down here. We don't get many visitors.
Someone else was looking for him.
Guards from the city. He didn't seem too pleased to see them. They got to arguing, then all left toward the sewer.
Tell me where the sewer is.
Just over the rise. Be careful, though. With all those plagued bodies, it's not clean and smells to high heaven.
Oh, I heard a honk. Let me see what that is about. Oh, welcome back, Matt. That doesn't look like the correct on-screen prompt for playing a sound alert, but okay. I'll have to check that later.
Sewer opens here. The soldiers must have taken the scribe inside.
In a boat, I presume?
That is the stench of death.
That's really far down there. Why would they take him in here? Welcome, Matt, to the chat. Want to discuss something here, but I don't know how it would go against your rules. Is it a spoiler? I can't think of another rule that would apply. Which rule are you concerned about? Interact.
Bodies here are decayed and falling apart.
I didn't know I could fail rebel missions. I didn't know they were timed. Thanks for telling me, game. I hope that doesn't negatively impact my rebel score.
This body has rotted in the water. It's been down here a long time.
That says just something bothering me. I've been following this streamer, but I'm just getting tired of their constant shaming me for progressive politics. Once again, I'm not trying to trauma dump or bring drama. It's just bothering me. Well, I mean, you didn't name who it was, and I probably don't know them / don't really care. Everybody is entitled to their own different views, but also, do they care about having politics in their chat? Because a lot of people don't want any politics when they're playing games and stuff.
Blurred by the water, but this is a list of some kind. It must have come from the scribe.
Like, I actually...
Just as the nun said, floated here from somewhere ahead.
Damn, this mission thing is really leading me by the nose. I like talking politics. Politics is one of my favorite things to talk about, honestly. I just don't like doing it in the middle of cutscenes. Or while I'm trying to entertain other people by playing a game. And we're allowing right-wing politics, which is the funny part. They got pissed because I called a game diverse. Yeah, diverse is kind of a, let's call it a right-wing trigger word. Like how they get upset about DEIA. When what they mean is, I don't want black people in my video games. Or I don't want brown people in my video games. Like really racist stuff. Count is the protector of Paris, the king's man. He has told you the truth. You cannot trust a Norseman to do anything but be Norseman.
Sour with filth.
And to the right, there is no difference between a liberal, a leftist, and a progressive, and a quote-unquote libtard. If somebody ever uses the term libtard, you can probably ignore anything else that they have to say, because nobody serious uses that term seriously.
Teeth are sharp. That is a priest's robe. This must be the scribe.
Read button.
Numbers that show Engelwin is handling tithes. The scribe discovered the bishop was stealing money, and it got him killed. This is a watchword. Job 121. It will help me gain entry to the church.
Make me no doubt about it. Bishop Inglewood is stealing from the tithes. The parchments I carry show it. Inglewood already suspects my discovery. I must leave the church or die. I have gained the watchword, and it will use it to get past the gate. It is Job 1-21. How apt the scriptures to hide his many perversions. I fear my deception will not last long, and the bishop's guards are everywhere. I can only think to go to the slums. The sisters will hide me. From there, I will leave Paris under cover of night and flee to Everseen. God grant me mercy, and may Saint Germain protect me. Saint Germain. I should know Saint Germain. I don't remember which saint that is. Ooh, rats show up red. That's interesting. Okay, if I jump over here...
Is that another one dead? Oh, it's not natural.
Don't touch it! It's the plague for certain.
It's not just a plague. That's 4 in one day.
Okay, so I can press forward and just walk through the gate, but I'd like to try and save the dude's daughter if I can. This is probably all unnecessary because I'm of such level that I could probably waltz in and just stab a bitch.
Stop struggling!
I must be careful now.
I don't want no deliverance! Leave me alone! Help!
Thérèse pour Saint-Denis!
Help! Don't just stand there! Help me!
Merde! Shield me!
Let me get out of range of these guys on the left. What game did you call Diverse, by the way? I mean, it could be any game, really. Games are pretty diverse these days. And yet also not. Are we good? Are we in combat? Are we good? Alright, I think I need to untie you.
It's not safe here. This way.
Oh.
I like the okay. I like what they're going for here. Mini missions to get details on the assassination
That was
attempt.
close. You're welcome. Your father told me the bishop took you.
My father? Yeah, the bishop's soldiers. I didn't steal nothing neither. Then they wanted to give me deliverance.
You stole from the bishop. That was bold.
I just said I didn't I? Well, I didn't take no silver. It was just a little church key.
I want that key.
So did the soldiers. But you are too late. I sold it to bandits in the sewers. They got it cheap too.
My reward for helping you is to fight bandits.
You are welcome. Good luck. The sewers stink. I have to get to my father before he is thrown out of the tavern again.
It does feel a little janky
This must be the sewers.
that they have tried to retrofit an actual Assassin's Creed game into Assassin's Creed. That's funny. Assassin's Creed game into this game.
Fresh tracks. Bandits must be close.
Where am I trying to go? Oh, I'm trying to go over here. And just a tiny bit of Prince of Persia while we're at it.
Rats are small, but their teeth are sharp.
Man, it really wants to tutorialize me on everything, doesn't it?
Why must we guard this stuff and they get to go?
Headshot. My pronouns are she, her. They occasionally appear next to me on screen. I know I don't look it. That's not my fault. I have no choice.
These goods have been packed for travel. The bandits are smuggling.
This feels weird to be picking up all this information. Whoops. Totally whiffed that one. Wonder what that's for. Read button. Big job, boys. Listen up, rats. We've been doing all right with taking from the smugglers, but now it's time for something big. Everyone knows they're hiding a fortune in ransom in the silver underneath the church of Saint Guinevere Church. When the North strike, we'll bust in, grab it for ourselves, and leave Paris to its fate. Everybody loses but us. The Rat King. Does he have a sewer glider?
The key has a
Do you get angry when someone misgenders you?
bow. This is
Depends on if they did it on purpose. If someone doesn't know me and it's like a gas station and they're like, "Here, sir, here's your money," I just whatever and I move on with my day. I don't even feel the need to correct them. I live in a red state. If someone knows my preferred pronouns and then actively doesn't use them on purpose, especially if they have that look in their eyes that says, "Yeah, I know what you want, but I did this intentionally because I don't like you," or in the case of my stepdad, I don't respect you. Well, let's go with respect you. I don't think he loves me either, but like, let's go with respect you. Man, those rats really light up the edge of the screen. Both of these were single corridor events with little story nodes upon them where I had to pick up an item at the end and then immediately got to leave. I don't know that this mission layout is worth it.
Sorry, we're closed down here. Try your luck back upstairs.
I don't even have the option to unlock the door. That was weird. Key to the church's northern gate acquired. Church's front gate watchword acquired. Alright, let's see if these guys start a fuss. Oh, I'm back in the tavern. Why am I back in the tavern? Hey, you got any new ideas for me? Okay.
I must take my leave. So long.
I think in the future maybe I'll just pick one of the two options or three options or however many options they give me and just do those. Okay, so key to the northern gate acquired. So northern gate, would that be this side or the other side? And further question that we're gonna answer in a second is, did I even need them? Because if I didn't need them and I just need to show up and assassinate the guy, well, that's an entirely different can of worms. Like, if I didn't need the keys or anything to get in, then... Like, if I just needed to sneak my way onto the grounds and kill him, and I had the option of gathering intel, I mean, I'd just go direct path into him without having any plan. If I'm being totally honest. Okay, so... North Gate should be over there. Maybe a stupid question, but why don't you shave your beard off? Because it grows back regardless, and I don't have the money to make it not, and also because I'm a furry, I kind of wish I was covered in fur, so it doesn't really cause any dysphoria to have a beard, if that makes any sense. For me. Specifically for me. I don't have a problem with it. Every trans person's going to be a little different. Oh, it's pointing out the... Okay. Okay, so I needed one of the two ways in. I see that now. They've got a big, probably unclimbable fence. I don't see any guards around, just guards downstairs. It was not a stupid question. I can imagine that it's... Could I elaborate what furry means? Sure, it means I prefer anthropomorphized animal characters as an appearance and for myself and for others, and like I have a persona in which I am an anthropomorphized wolf, a variety of wolf. So I'm a furry. I don't know where you are that you're on the internet and you don't know what a furry is. Furries are a keystone species for IT in the internet age. Reaching assassination targets. You have arrived in an infiltration area. Bishop Edwin can be found somewhere within. There are always multiple ways to reach and assassinate your target. Explore and problem solve by following the clues within the infiltration. Look out for assassination events, which are stealthy ways to get close to your target for a dramatic assassination. Ooh. Wait, I did one of those earlier. Way, way earlier. Find Edwin and assassinate.
Did you hear that priest? He was talking about deliverance again.
They are always talking, usually about offerings. You would think God himself was poor if you listen to them.
Hey!
I will finish you.
You're taken for a heretic and sent for deliverance yourself.
Deus nos defenda!
Well, this is going to be a problem. Shh. I don't know if I was elaborate enough for my answer. I don't know. Are you guys seeing this frame rate drop that I'm seeing, or is this just on my preview screen? I don't know where this key goes. May not have even needed it.
It can't be right. Bishop Engelwin didn't say anything about this. So why are they
This
sleeping?
robe is well made and looks ceremonial. It might be useful.
Wait. Could I... Bellatrix robe cloak.
Are you here for deliverance?
Yes. I don't know. I want to be close to God, but those screams don't seem right. Does it seem right to you?
Your deliverance ritual. Is it with Engelwin?
Yes. He does it alone. I'm next in line, and I don't think I want this.
I could take your place and see Engelwin for you. Then you could leave. Tell me what I must do.
You need a robe. They won't let you in without their special robe. Then, you go down the corridor and talk to the priest.
I have a robe already.
Oh, right. Yes. Just make sure you are wearing it when you go in. They won't let you in otherwise.
I'll go to the priest now. You should leave.
Yes, you are right. As soon as my nerves settle.
Didn't know what a furry was, and to be honest, I don't know a single transgender person, so forgive my stupid questions. So one could say you feel like a female wolf, is that right? I mean, an anthropomorphized female wolf. I mean, I still imagine myself standing on two legs. Check out huntermun.deviantart.com, and there should be a picture posted. Okay. Allows access to the basement of St. Guinevere Church. Killing a target causes fear to nearby something something. Assassination event unlocked. I mean, a werewolf can transform to and from various forms.
Deliverances. It sounds grim.
And I just picture myself as an anthropomorphic wolf. Deliverance note. Deliverance, child of God, you struggle with sin. Do you want to walk more closely with your Savior? Would you like to know and understand your path to the Heavenly Father's plan? God himself has made the way. Come to his altar and seek out his goodness. You'll find your own deliverance. Bishop awaits the next guest for deliverance. A special robe allows entry. I'm working on it. Are you who I speak to?
I need to find Bishop Engelwin. Do you know where he is?
If you are here for deliverance, you have a long wait. My brother has been upstairs waiting for hours now.
I'm glad nobody seems to me actually steal all this money. Making me feel a little Castlevania with this robe right now.
I see you are ready for the ritual.
Indeed, quite yes.
Take this key. Prepare your heart, and when you are ready, enter through this door. The bishop is waiting for you.
Basement key acquired. Unlock door.
Welcome, traveler.
Your eyes are covered, yet you see me.
Justice and innocence are both blind, yet see more clearly for it. Find them, light the way, and see the treasures of God. God is light, and in him is no darkness at all. The way through darkness to your deliverance is clear when it is lit by God.
It is a riddle. Oh, the way to deliverance. That must mean Engelwin. That is one. The nun said lights. There must be another.
Pardon me. You can't hear me stealing all your silver, I'm sure.
That is two.
Justice and innocence light the way. Without them, we are blind. Naked you came from your mother's womb, and naked you will return. Enter here now, naked and alone.
Let me just light your rug on fire.
Engelwin.
Bishop awaits his next guest for deliverance. Wearing the villager's robe will prevent him and for attacking as long as you keep your distance.
Another soul for the day of judgment. All thy judgments are just.
This disguise may not be convincing up close. I should keep my distance from the guards.
Always this way. Délivrance. Or death. Another soul for the day of judgment. All thy judgments are just. You must enter the pool. We cannot begin until you are cleansed by the ritual water. Come, my child. Like the priests of old. Come. Do you know why you are here, child?
Yes.
You have been chosen for a great honor. Yet being chosen is only the beginning. What we do now won't be pleasant. Remember, the Lord has said, unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required.
Yes, I remember.
Others showed themselves unworthy, as you have seen. My hope is you will fare better.
I will.
Your confidence speaks well of you. Now, once we begin, we cannot stop. I will not heed your cries. Your soul depends on it. The devil will not endure the pain, so you must. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
We may discover in the pain there is a delicious pleasure. God himself grants it as a mercy to aid us in the struggle. Now, make yourself ready. Disrobe, and do not leave the pool until I grant you leave.
I am to be unclothed.
Do not be concerned for modesty. Once you comply, my guards will leave, and we will be alone for the ritual.
I don't really need to... Hold on, if I don't... I'm okay with there being guards. Is that the difference? Disrobing gets rid of the guards. Otherwise, I have guards. I'm okay with having guards.
I will not be naked.
You must disrobe for the ritual! My guards will leave us alone. Once you do, it will be just you and me and God. But I warn you, if you do not comply, my gods do not bear their swords in vain. Now disrobe.
I just want to stab him.
I will not.
That's
be
why
naked.
that's why it's a hidden blood.
There's an intruder! Guards! Guards, to me!
Hold on.
I cast you out, devil!
Whoa, Frames. Whoa, Frames.
I crush you.
I will purge you! God fights with me, Eden!
What? He's on fire. Anyway, are you guys getting these frame rate drop? I'm getting massive frame rate drop right now.
He had a key and a strange crest on him.
Maybe I'll just loot a little first. Okay, we're good.
That bishop's mind was afflicted by a strangeness I do not understand. He held a crest and a key. I should look around for what it unlocks.
I'm going to assume it unlocks this door in front of me.
This is a lot of wealth. Anglewin would make a good raider.
Okay, that's blocking a doorway out. Anything special in the book? Interact.
Now this is new.
New weapon obtained. Check mark. Investigate the chambers. What was the website you mentioned again? Should be huntermun.deviantart.com, which should be my more current DeviantArt that has almost nothing on it. I'm unhappy to, but it does have a picture. It does have a picture of Huntermun. I'm unhappy to report that despite my most careful subtlety, the king remains resistant. The blame for this can be placed entirely on the queen. Her presence alone is enough to end any conversation. What little headway we make is undone as soon as he consults with her. Charles is altogether too weak-minded to be moved beyond her influence without our intervention. I believe our only recourse is to remove her. The king will then be laid open to our counsel. It will not be an easy task, but not more difficult than our recent success. A queen is not greater than a pontiff. I have taken the liberty of sending a small skara of our most faithful brothers to intercept the...
This is a strange symbol. It must have some meaning.
What is a strange symbol? Is that enough to get by?
Journals. He seemed at war with his own thoughts. This letter is addressed to Charles and tells of the attack on Milan. It was to be sent this night to a brothel in the tavern. The king must be there now.
Charles the Fat, he's in a brothel under the tavern. Wonder what would have happened if you'd picked the undress option in the dialogue. I think I would have been able to simply... Well, actually, I don't know. Because it's not like I'd have the hidden blade if I completely undressed. It's not like I got to use the hidden blade by not undressing. I don't know. Maybe some Saints Row shenanigans would have happened. Alright, now what does this robe get me? It just makes it so that people in the church don't attack me, yeah? Allows access to the basement. Let's reel in and find out. I don't want to click on every individual little thing, and this recording for YouTube has gone on way longer than expected, so for those of you watching the episodic version, I would like to thank you for watching. I will be getting to Charles the Fat at the beginning of the next episode and moving on with the main story. This has been Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I have been Huntermun. Anna has been in the chat, so has Matt, and I will see you guys in the future.